Namaskar. I am Dr. Sharad Singh, Additional Professor and Head of Department of Radiation Oncology, Kalyan Singh Super Specialty Cancer Institute, Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh. Head neck cancer in this part of the world is mostly attributed to usage of tobacco and tobacco-related products. Tobacco, as we all know, is broadly of two kinds. One is smoke tobacco and another is smokeless. The most prevalent form of tobacco in this part of the world is gutka, masala or pan, betel nut, as we all know. These are the most common causes of head and neck cancer, and as we all know that alcohol also helps to potentiate this propensity of tobacco to cause cancer. Alcohol may not be carcinogenic in itself, but it is a co-carcinogen and it helps in potentiating the causes of cancer like tobacco and other things. In this part of the world, most of the patients, they have cancers of tongue, cheek and throat like larynx because of smoke. There is a clear-cut relationship between usage of tobacco, alcohol and head and neck cancer. Very recently, human papilloma virus is also coming up as a very potential cause of cancer. In Western world, as many of us may be knowing that it has come up in a big way as a cause of head and neck cancer. In our country also, because of the changing sexual practices, human papilloma virus is coming up very rapidly as a big cause of head and neck cancer. I'll be mainly focusing on the prevention of head and neck cancer. As we all know that head and neck cancer is basically a behavioral disease, meaning thereby that we ourselves help this cancer to start in the body and then to propagate on to advanced stages. We can avoid head and neck cancer by totally avoiding our lifestyle related addictions like tobacco addiction, like smoking, like pan masala, gutka, bidi smoking, etc. If we avoid these things, we can mitigate a very big cause of causation of head and neck cancer. We can protect ourselves human papilloma virus related cancers in head and neck region by getting ourselves vaccinated for HPV. We should not use any such products which may cause any kind of cuts or abrasions in our cheek or in our tongue, which can in the long run potentiate causation of head and neck cancer. We should also take care of our denture. We should take care of our teeth, so that many of the times, as we all know, that people say that I never smoked, I never had any tobacco and still I got cancer. Mostly this is because of a sharp tooth regularly impinging on either on the cheek or on the tongue, and then it causes cancer. So this kind of chronic injury has a potential to cause cancer. So these are the methods by which we can avoid head and neck cancer. Mostly it is by avoiding any kind of products which are having tobacco in them. I will also like to speak a few words about how head and neck cancer is formed and how it progresses and how it is treated. As I have just spoken that mostly it is because of tobacco, continuous irritation and continuous injury to our cheek or our tongue, it causes various kinds of cancers in head and neck region. So how it progresses, once the injury becomes sustained and because of the addition of carcinogens like tobacco, our mucosa of the head and neck region, it develops some changes and thereby initiates the process of cancer. So head and neck cancer does not develop in few days or few months. It takes quite a lot of time. So if we get any of the symptoms or signs of head and neck cancer, like having a white patch or a red patch in our mouth, if we see something like that, if we know that we have been abusing substances like tobacco products, we should become aware. If there is any kind of ulcer which is non-painful to begin with and gradually it develops pain and it lasts for more than 15 days, we can say that there is a high probability of cancer and we should visit our doctor and take a medical opinion immediately. Also, once the cancer develops, it is curable even in a very later stage of disease. In early stages, if we catch head and neck cancer, it is absolutely curable. The modalities for treatment of head and neck cancer are chemotherapy, radiotherapy, and surgery. Mostly surgery in early stages, followed by addition of radiotherapy and chemotherapy as an adjuvant treatment in the later stages. Even in the fourth stage of head and neck cancer, the life can be prolonged to a great extent and patient can have a very meaningful life. So we should not get afraid of head and neck cancer. We should present to our doctor as soon as we have any symptom, and then we can get ourselves evaluated for possibility of developing cancer, or if the cancer has developed, we can treat in early stages. Thank you.